Along with all the other changes that LSAC is making this year, they have also changed the LSAT writing sample. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's the one thing that nobody ever cares about, nobody thinks about. They actually decided to make that digital too. And it makes sense because it's an extra 35 minutes at the end of what is already a very long and grueling day with doing 5 sections of actual LSAT content. The writing sample is the last thing that anybody wants to do. And while your brain's fried, you're probably not producing the best quality writing either. And so LSAC is looking to change that. They're going to let you do the writing sample from the comfort of your own home. And to go with the more casual feel, they are changing the name from the writing sample to just simply LSAT writing, period. So you'll be able to do it at home on your own computer as long as it's running Windows or Mac OS, and you'll be able to type it. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I remember when I did the writing sample, my hand was tired by the end because I hardly ever write anything by hand anymore except the occasional LSAT Logic Games diagram or something like that. So LSAT writing is going to be different. It's going to be on your computer, and you can do it on demand whenever you like, 24/7 from your own device, and it'll be online. LSAC will monitor you with a webcam and microphone, and they probably won't look at it unless there's a problem of some kind. They want to make sure that it's really you who's doing it. They'll ask you to hold up a photo of your government ID to match it with your face, and you'll be monitored the whole time that you're writing, but there's no reason to stress because law schools don't really care very much about it. They might be slightly more likely to look at it because it is going to be typed rather than handwritten, so it'll be a little bit easier for them to look at it, but because it's not scored, they don't really have much reason to care about it. I've talked to some admission officers about this, and they're pretty much telling me that they never really looked at the writing sample, and they're probably not going to start looking unless there's a question of some sort about the applicant. So I wouldn't overly stress about this. One other cool thing about this is that you're only going to have to do it once. LSAC is not going to make you do a new writing sample every time you take a new LSAT. So it'll be stored, it'll be saved. You can pay another $15 or so to do more writing samples if you want to, but I'd recommend saving your money and just doing them on your own and not paying LSAC for the proctoring and the hosting of your short text file writing sample. So that's the news on that. I wouldn't focus too much on this, but I also wouldn't procrastinate on it. You don't want the writing sample to be the one thing holding you back from hitting submit on your application. So study for the LSAT, take the LSAT, and then when you have some free time and want to kill a half hour, this is what you do with it. So focus instead more on the digital LSAT itself, which is a whole nother beast that you actually do want to prep for. My biggest tip of the moment is get yourself a tablet to practice like it's game day. And so I'm including a link to that below this episode if you'd like to find out more. And I'm including a link to my digital LSAT playlist so you can see all the various things I've been saying about the digital LSAT to help you get ready for it. So that's all there is to say on that for now. Hope this helped you. If it did, please subscribe to be notified of new episodes as I release them, and feel free to reach out if you need anything at all. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.